Hi, my friends. Welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Tuesday. Running a little late. Nothing new about that. You guys, I am so excited to show you this month's kit. Oh my goodness, I hope you like bears. It's so cute. Can you see it? Let me go out a little bit. I can go out a little bit further so you can see the whole thing. Oh my goodness. So I got the blocks painted. We'll paint them together, don't worry. But they are Halloween bears and they are so cute. I don't have the sign insert painted yet. So I'm going to work on that. I actually need to tweak it in a little bit. When I cut it last night, I was like, oh, I need to change just a little bit. Just so it's not so many pieces. It's a bazillion pieces. But anyways, guys, this is so stinking cute. So Halloween bears and Christmas bears for the Christmas ornaments. So we have a little bear up here. He has candy. It says Berry Spooky, and then this little bear has a pumpkin outfit on, and then your freebie when you order the blocks and the sign, the hello sign insert, the door sign insert, the one that goes with this. So your freebie will be this little mummy bear sitter. It's so cute. Anyways, let me put you down to the table. That'll be easier. You'll be able to see everything. Whoops, wrong way. I'm like going out. Hello. Hi, guys. It is Tuesday. Okay, here's all the little bears. I'll give you a better look at the sign in just a second here. Oh my goodness. So these are all the little ornaments. And the freebie with the ornaments is this little bear sitting with the gingerbread. Oh my goodness, just so much, so very good this month. Everything is so very good. I hope you like bears. I think they're adorable. Anyways, guys, we are going to paint these today. No, I'm running a little bit late, but guess what? That's just my life lately. That is my life because I get up and I got things to do. And okay, I'm going to move my ribbon and my beads over to here so they don't run. Okay, and then I'm going to give you a closer look at these guys. I'm going to move them so that I can go in closer. There's that. Here's the little gingerbread bear stander. He's so cute. Anyways, lots of fun. Here's the little, oh, guess what? I don't have it down to the table. Ha! Hello. Here. Anyways, go ahead and say hello. It feels like a Monday. It feels like a Monday. Gosh, guys. It is going to be one of those days. Evidently, it's going to be one of those days. Holy cow. Go ahead and say hello so that I know you're here. And then, you have your Pumpkin Spice Life shirt on too. Awesome. I love that shirt. So fun. So fun, guys. Okay, let me find where am I? I want to show this to VIP group really quick. There I am. I tell you, it is going to be one of those days. It really is. So, how's your weekend? We had a busy weekend. Reception for my granddaughter's wedding reception on Saturday. And then birthday celebrations, hers and Tara's yesterday. So a lot. Look at this. Isn't this so cute? It's a little mummy bear. Oh my goodness. And if you're going to go look for this file, you won't find it. I kind of created it. I kind of did that myself. And the ornaments too. The ornaments are kind of just, I combined some things. So anyways, how is everybody? Happy Tuesday. Feels like Monday. Hi, Laura. How are you? Good morning. Hi, thank you. Hey, Bridget. Good morning. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for sprinkling, Laura. Okay, I'm just going to put this up here so that you can see it as I'm talking. You just got up too. I've been up. I've just been doing stuff around the house. That's my problem, is that I've got stuff that I have to do. And I have dogs that have to go to the groomer this morning. So getting all of that stuff ready. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Happy Tuesday. We had a really good Labor Day. Way too much family fun. So, hey, Carrie, how are you? Hi, Lynn. Hey, Sarah. First day of school today for your daughter. Trying online homeschool. Oh, nice. Isn't this so cute? Your daughter, Diane, graduated from Baylor, so her family loves bear. Oh, nice. Nice. I know. These are so cute. So this is on the... It's on the house one. This is the big one. So don't order these and think that they're going to fit on your little small leaning ladder, because they are not going to. Hey, Darlene Barr. Hi, Julie. Aren't they so cute? Okay, guys. All right. So anyways, when you order the blocks and the hello sign, let me see if I have it saved in here. It might have uploaded to my cloud. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, so you'll be able to see it. It has a witchy poo on it. So the door sign, here's the door sign. So has a witch and a gate and a cat and a cauldron and some pumpkins and spiders and bats. It has a lot. So that's the insert. But when I cut out the witchy poo, she cut into a whole bunch of pieces, and so did the cat. So there were, instead of just being score lines, there were a lot of lines. So I'm going to make it so that it's not so many pieces. So I do have to rework that one. Yeah, I'll paint my sample, and then I'll rework. Oops, come on. There we go. I'll rework it. Okay, let's get started with this. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to paint this one also. I don't think there'll be room on the board. So I'll just kind of paint that one on its own. It just has the gingerbread and the candy cane. I will paint that by itself. Let me just move it so I don't lose my pieces. And let's bring in our board. Let's do our cute little ornaments. So yeah, I made these into ornaments because they were standards. I will have these as standards also, but I needed a cute ornament this month for you guys, and I really love these. I love the bears. I got a bunch more things painted and posted on the website. As far as, well, there were already items on there, but I got the color pictures posted. So if you go and look at them now, the pictures are there. I'm trying to get so much done, and it's a lot. Okay, we need to put some new tape on here really quick. Sorry. Go ahead and say hello. I had a problem with this tape last time, and I said, oh, I need to put new tape. So we're just going to do it. We are just going to do it. So I have two dogs that get haircuts today. We had Annie and Riley got their haircut on Friday, and they look so darn cute. And we have Sophie and Darcy today. So I will just quickly do this. It doesn't take that long, but it will make a world of difference. So what'd you guys do this weekend? Anything fun? Who did fun stuff? We actually, yesterday, it was so stinking hot here. When we came home last night, which was probably like 6 o'clock, I think. I don't know, it was pretty late. I mean, we've been at my daughter's for about 4 hours. We came home at 6 o'clock. It was 92 degrees last night. We didn't get to walk the dogs last night. So I did post the kits. I posted the monthly kits already. So I will give you the link for that. I just saw somebody just ordered it already. So the monthly kit with the bear blocks and the door sign and the Christmas ornaments that we're going to paint right now, they're already posted on the website under there's two different categories. There's one for the regular monthly signs, and then there's the one for the Christmas. Okay, gonna move that up. All right, we're almost there. Sorry, I just really needed to do this. And my life is just such that I don't ever get anything done ahead of time. It seems like I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is just my new life. I don't know. I've been needing more sleep lately since I got sick after coming home from Africa. I've needed a lot more sleep, and my body, I thought once I was off the blood thinners it would change. It hasn't. I still need more sleep. I hate it. I hate that I need more sleep. So you're having great temps in 50s at nights and 70. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, it was so stinking hot yesterday. And I have a craft show set up on Thursday. I am hoping and praying that it cools down a little bit, because it is not fun to set up. I got stuff on the floor down there. Look at that. Oh, you can't see it because my head's in the way. I have craft show set up, so like I don't want it to be hot. Okay, I probably have to grab other colors. I know I do for sure for there's our cheekies. Okay, let's bring in our ornaments one by one and take it apart. Okay, so we have our bear. Let's just put the body down here and all the pieces, just all of his pieces. All of his cute little pieces, his face, his muzzle, his nose, his scarf. He has a little ornament. Yep, all the pieces. I'm going to try to go in a row. I don't think I'm going to have room for that standard, but if I do, I'll grab it and we'll do it too. So, yeah, so this craft show is in La Mesa at the community center. It's Blenda's Craft Show. And it's going to be a good show, guys. It always is. It's always a good show. Okay, let me see. Let me move this. I think I can't put that standard. I think we'll just do them all. It'll just take longer. We'll just see. We'll just see. It's going to take a little bit of time. It is. Okay. Muzzle and nose and hands. This one has hands. Some of them have hands, some don't. There's a candy cane. There's a tree, and it has, here, let's put that down here. It has all these little Christmas lights. And then that goes there. And then they have, we need, what else do we need? I was going to say standards, but no, that's on the other part. So, hi, Janine. Hi, Julie. Hey, Sylvia. Sylvia, do you have a craft show this next week? It's just way too hot. It's way too hot for stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my heavens. I'm telling you. It needs to cool down so people start thinking fall. You know, they don't really think fall craft shows when it's 90 degrees outside. Although they get in the building and it's nice and cool. So, I don't know. Hopefully. Yeah, I think I'm going to have room for the other one. We may as well just paint them all at the same time. If we have room on here, I'm like, where can this go? Up here. There's lots of pieces. Okay, Santa suit, the belt. Okay, and then here's our reindeer one. There's the antlers. Maybe there's room. There's feeties. And one hand, and oh, the muzzle, there it is. Okay, muzzle and the nose. Lots of pieces, guys. All right, that. Okay, I'm gonna bring this back in. So we're gonna paint the standard at the same time, because this week's gonna be busy for me. I don't know what all I'm gonna get done. Holy cow. Just always so much. I didn't get my things tagged, so I still need to tag all of my product. It's on my kitchen table. My poor husband, he's so patient. He is so patient with me. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna tag it today. It didn't happen. That was like on Sunday. I'm like, I'm gonna tag it. Nope, did not happen. It's still sitting there. Okay, let's see. I just need one more piece to go here. Let's just scooch things over. Maybe we can put it right there. Okay, we're ready. No craft show until September 27th. Oh, okay. Nice. Hi, Chris Julie. How are you? I know, I'm excited for the October craft show for Apple Crate. It's going to be a good one. Okay, let's just start at the top. Let's just grab our paint dish and let's just start. We have a lot to paint. A lot. Okay. Let me go back to, there we go. Okay, I got my volume down. I just want to make sure that I stay live. All right, so if you came on late, let me just show you really quick. This is our blocks. Okay, so we have bearers. Very spooky. I just kind of combined things. I created these little blocks. I have the standers for these guys. So some of you guys ordered them. Holy cow, my orders. It's probably going to take me 2 weeks to get all the orders out. Honestly, I'm going to try my hardest. It's a little crazy. Poor Tara. She's going to come in and she's going to be just a little overwhelmed today. Okay, so medium Hauser green. We're going to do our little tree up there and anything else that is green. I have my little cheat sheet right here, so I'm gonna be looking at that. So we have this little tree. We have this little tree. Do everything that is green. Okay, and we have, there's another little tree. Oh, here's the little tree. Okay, and then the toe of this is green. So medium Hauser green. Yeah, I'm going to tell you that this sale, this sale blew every other sale that we've ever had out of the water. It was a crazy sale. You guys are crazy. Some of you placed multiple orders. You know who you are. So some of you needed help with your orders because any order over $200, generally I have to help with. So what else? The hat, this hat here. Yeah, it doesn't want to process anything over $200. I don't know why. It says that the address is not shippable too. Okay, I think we got everything. I'm looking again. Okay. All right. So let me get my paper towel. We'll just keep going. We're just going to keep going from the top and see what we need to do. Okay. So the scarf is going to be, white. Okay. So scarf is white with red stripes. Hi, Holly. How are you? Good morning. Then the next weekend you have one need. Oh yeah. Yeah, so you have a craft show coming up. Did you get payment yet for the surfaces? Yes, Tracy, I did. Thank you. Okay, I think I owe you an invoice, Tracy. Let me look at that. I went to do it and I think something happened, so I need to go back. I'll look at messages. I think I owe you an invoice. Okay, anything that's white. Let me see here. This is white. This is white, and they'll have red stripes. What else is white? Oh, the candy canes, because we will go back and we'll paint the stripes on them. And this is white. Okay. So I extended this sale to tonight because there was just so much that you guys didn't get to see that I added. So sale will end tonight. Okay, this is white. What else is white? Oh, this candy cane here is white. Oh, but I think that I owed you an invoice for, you wanted some other items, right? You wanted some other items. So, okay, I think, oh, no, there's more. This is white on Santa. Okay, and that's it. Okay, that's all the white. Okay, this sweater here is red. So let me do the red, all the red. Okay, so I'm using, do I want to use Tuscan red or do I want to use a deeper red? Maybe I should use alizarin crimson. That might be better. A deeper red. Let's use a deeper red. Yeah, I'll go back and look at our messages. Hi, Deb. How are you? I bet you had, did you have craft shows this weekend? Okay, we're going to use alizarin crimson. So that's a deeper, deeper red. Okay, so is the entire, okay, yeah, the entire sweater is red. Okay, so I haven't painted these yet, so this is my trial and error with you guys. Sometimes more error than trial. No. It's, yeah, so, sometimes this is where I learned that, oh, I should have done this or I should have done that. Okay, so the red hat. Okay, and then we haven't done anything on the bears yet. Let me just see which, okay, this hat is red. Oh, the sack is probably, oh, the sack is red. Okay, so his sack is red here. And then his Santa suit is red. We have a lot of red. A lot of red. Okay, that's the bottom of the Santa suit. Oh, that's a candy cane that needs to be white. I'm like, oh yeah, that needs to be white. No, there's a lot of detail on here. Oh, I'll need gingerbread color. I didn't pull that because I wasn't going to do it. Where's my gingerbread color? Okay, there's one. Oops. I just dropped one of my colors. Okay, gingerbread color. Okay. All right, more red. This one's red. Okay, yeah, it's a lot. I should have a small brush for this, but I think I can get it with this. I'm going to try. I am going to try. I might pull out a small brush. Okay, and then let's look at I think that these are just bare colors because, yeah, I think they are. This little bow is red. Okay. All right, let's paint some of our bear color. Okay, so I like to do my bears sable brown. If you like a different color, you're welcome to do that. Good morning, Barb. How are you? Taking a short vacation to Virginia Beach. How fun is that? Hi, Lori Walsh. Deb says, yes, I had an outdoor event with live music. Oh, nice. I used to love that when I would do events. We used to have like the dances in the street, like the country western dances. That was always a lot of fun. Okay, let's get some of the bears done. Aren't there two separate toe and heel pieces when you move the hat? No, these are noses. Those are noses. Yeah, it's not separate. Yeah, those are, those are the bear noses, and this is a hand. So, but yeah, I mean, definitely a lot of them have that. Okay, I missed this hat over here. I tell you, when you try to do multiple things. Okay, and then I think I'm going to do the top part that hangs. The hangers are all going to be red, except for this. When I do the antlers, I'll do that color, because this one has antlers like it's a reindeer. So I'll do the top part that color. Woo, there's a lot. I've been painting a lot of bears this weekend. I did all the fall and Halloween bears, of course, and just getting tons of bears done. There's a lot of ways to paint these, but I think I figured out my favorite way. So that's what we're going to do. It's the easy way. Like, there is no easy way. There is no easy way. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, so the base of that, I'll do the trunk part a different color. Okay, so this bear, what color is the light strand? The strand part is green. Okay. All right. Yes. So once upon a time, I did a lot of street fairs when I first started doing craft shows. I loved to do them way back when, but It's hard for me setting up that quickly. That was always the problem, was that I don't have a quick setup. I always have a lot of things. I always have a lot of things. So it would take me forever and I would never get done on time, and people would start shopping and my booth wasn't set up yet. It was always a frustration. And then I was always the last one out of there. So if it was at night, sometimes I would be the very last one out and everybody else was gone and the parking lot would be empty, and there I am still packing stuff. Yeah, so I didn't have anybody to help me. Hubby was home with kiddos. Okay, hands, feet, okay. All right. Okay, so let's do muzzles, and then the noses are black, the muzzles are burlap. Okay, I'm probably gonna need to get another thing. Let me just scooch this up so I can put this here. Okay, so burlap is the muzzle color, and also on the bear where the chest area shows, that is going to be burlap. Okay, so muzzle. And let me look at the antlers are more of a darker color. But you can do your antlers, I usually do my antlers a lighter color. Let's do them the same color. Let's do them the same as this. You can do them whatever color you want. We're going to do them burlap. Okay. Okay. So lots and lots of colors, guys. We're getting everything done today. Can you believe that? Basically, it's the first of the month. Oh, and guess what? So the color of the month, I actually have it. It's kind of looks like a rose gold. I will try to post everything. Do I have it on here? I might have saved it to my photos. Let me look and see if I did, so I could show you. Yeah, vanity is the color of the month. Let me just show you. Coming soon. Tomorrow we'll do a project with it. I have it already. It kind of looks like a rose gold. Kind of, sort of looks like rose gold. Let me see if I have another photo of something with it. The trees, they look gorgeous. So maybe we'll do our trees tomorrow. Those look so pretty. What do you think? It's kind of shimmery. It's different. It's different. So anyways, that's the color of the month. It was released yesterday. I do have my hands on it already because I'm one of the lucky ones now that I get it early, but I haven't been able to do anything with it yet. Darlene. Yeah. Okay, so I painted the lights. I painted the background on the lights. The strand part green. We'll go back and we'll have to paint each little tiny light. Okay, noses are black. Okay, black noses. And then the belt, Santa's belt, is black. Okay. All right. So how did I get some? I don't know how I did that, but I dripped paint on there. Okay, yellow for the crown. Okay, so I'm gonna do deep ochre. Okay, let me get another little tray. I made sure I had a couple of trays. It's really pretty, yeah. Deb says you have a lot of stuff. You go early, get everything done, but hubby helps you. Yes, that's nice. And you guys do have a ton of things. You have a ton of things. For me, you know, when my kids were younger and wanted to help, I would take them and they would help and then they could walk around. But then it just got to be too much. You know, it's really hard to keep track of them. I worried that, you know, somebody would steal them. And they also got where they didn't want to go. Okay, this is deep ochre. So there's all my deep ochre. I need to do my gingerbread color. I need to do my base. I need to do... That's it. Everything else just needs second coats. Okay, so let me get my gingerbread color is my honey brown. We have a lot of colors. A lot of colors, guys. Yep. So, Mr. Gingerbread. Oh, and he doesn't have any, all his details are painted on him. It's not like little pieces cut out, the frosting and all that. We have to paint that all by hand. Yeah. That's never fun. But it's okay. Okay, and then the base here, let's just do it with our dark chocolate. We're going to need our dark chocolate for the insides of the ears and the paw pads. I have a lot of brushes down there. Dark chocolate for this. This is our base. Okay. All right, let's get our second coats on everything. Did I say that was it? That's it. Yeah. Okay, so let's start. I'll just start grabbing brushes and we'll get all of our second coats. All right. You know, I think one of my issues too, Deb, was that we really didn't get a park close to where we were setting up. And so I'd have to carry all my stuff first. There are times that I would do shows that were in a park. And the parking lot was a long ways away. And I had a cart, but still loading up the cart and moving everything just took a long time. Oh, guess what? On the ornament, let's see, where is that? Oh, yeah, I need to do the ornament top part, deep ochre. Okay, so all of our green stuff, all of our green. This is medium Hauser green. I know I have light Hauser green out, but I didn't use it. Okay. I'll probably put a line there with shading it. So if I go outside the line, it's still going to be okay. Still going to be fine. Okay, next color was my white. There's not a ton of white. It's mainly the hats and the candy canes and the scarf. Okay, so there's my white. Okay. There's just lots of detail. I'm looking at time. I have enough time. My dogs don't have to be the groomer till 9 o'clock. I'm still doing okay. I know I started late. Just one of those days. I do have to clean up my room back there before I go. When I take the dogs to the groomer, Tara will get here while I'm gone. So I have to clean up. I have stuff. The room is a disaster because I worked on so many things. And it just kind of just gets away with me. I'm sure that your craft rooms do too, but I have to clean it up every day before she gets here. I have to clean everything up so that we can do all of our cutting. We have a ton I say, of cutting kits. You guys were crazy. You ordered a lot. Oh, I have to do the hook or the top part on that. Let me grab that really quick. That's going to be that color. I might make that inner hole smaller. It's kind of bugging me. Sometimes I look at things and I go, oh, I need to change that. And then sometimes I never get around to changing it, even though I say, oh, I'm going to change that. Yeah, my life is a little crazy. So last time I looked, there were 41 orders. That's a lot. Some orders have 2 things. Some orders have 20. Some orders had more than 60 items on them. So it's going to be interesting getting all that done. I have craft show set up. I'll be gone Thursday. It's a short week. So I'm anticipating getting all the orders out by next week on Friday. It's going to take 2 weeks. It just is. That's what happens when you do a good sale. When you do a sale like that, yeah, that's the way it is. Okay, our bear colors. Yeah, so sorry. I wish we could snap our finger. We don't keep things sitting on the shelf because we like to keep our prices low. A way for us to keep our prices low is for us to cut as our orders come in. So if we have stuff sitting on the shelf, we might never sell it. It might be something that we really like, but what if you guys don't like it? And then we just have a dozen of an item sitting on the shelf. It doesn't make sense to me to do that. So we cut it. Once in a while, there'll be 2 on a sheet, and that one goes onto the shelf. So we'll have that. But pretty much it's just as the orders come in, they get cut. So yeah, it's a lot. And Tara's only here 3 hours a day, so she might have to pull extra hours here at the shop. Oh, Debbie, you had a couple of the craft shows where you had to haul things. Yeah, they are harder. You know, I think the hardest one that I ever did was when I did the wholesale show in Las Vegas, and we had to pay by weight. And have things delivered to our booth. And we decided that, you know what, we're going to haul stuff. Well, they didn't let you bring carts through there because they wanted you to use the union workers. So I had a suitcase and I brought one. I filled up the suitcase full of the ornaments, and I bring in one load at a time, and I think there were 17 boxes. It was a lot. It was craziness. So they would let you do that, but that was in Las Vegas, and it was so hard. It was so hard. They had their rules. It's because they wanted you to use their union workers, and it was really expensive because it went by weight. They weighed your truck, so you had to go weigh your truck, and then you had to go to the convention center, and they offloaded everything, and then you had to go back and you had to weigh your truck again. And if you didn't do that, then they just assigned it a weight. And you're like, no, you're not gonna just assign it a weight. Where's my yellow one? I can't find it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, we're almost done with all of our base coat colors, and then we can start doing details. Is that it for yellow? Okay, let us dry, and then we're going to start doing details. I'm not sure where we're going to start first. Probably with the bears and get all the bear stuff done first. So let me get my heat gun. Let's dry this. So this is part of our monthly kit. I can give you that link if you want to order the monthly kit. Let me give you the link. Don't worry, don't stress. If you just order stuff and you can't order this now, don't worry. It's going to be there, okay? So it's in the collection. Where's my collection? Let me just give you, here's the September section. Oh, why is it going to that? I'm trying to go to collections. There we go. Okay, so 2025 Dar's Christmas Club. That's this one. So I'm going to give you this collection. I'm going to give you the link for that. Okay, there's that. Okay, then I'm going to give you the link for the blocks and the sign, that part. If I can get there. The 2025 monthly kits. Okay, share that collection. So if you missed a month, you can go back. We even have the ones there from last year. We have 2024 kits there. Okay. All right, there you go. Okay, let's dry. I couldn't do two things at once. I had to stop for a second. We'll dry, and then we're going to start our detail on our bears. Oh, I didn't do the second coat on that base. I'll do that though. We have to do our stripes on our candy canes, but we have a lot of bear details to do, so we may as well do that first. Their faces, their ears, their paws, all of that. I'm just trying to get everything dry. Let me grab my brush for, I think this is the brush. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I can do that. You know, I'm painting with my right hand, and I'm left-handed, so. All right, I accomplished it. Okay, make sure our bears are all the way dry, because they're what we have to work with, and the noses, the muzzles, all of that. Okay, I'm going to scooch this up, and we're going to get our bear stuff done. I'm going to bring in a small brush. We need to do the insides of the ears. That's going to be done with either dark chocolate or burnt umber. But it's done with a dark color. Okay, so that's the inside of the ears. I'm going to use a teeny tiny brush to do that. So I am just going to do this right here. It is scored so you can see exactly where it is. Most of them have hats, so it's going to make it nice and easy. You don't have to worry about the little tiny detail. You're just going to do like your basically like that. Okay. It is going to take 2 coats because painting on top of this isn't going to cover all of that. So you will need to do 2 coats of that brown. Okay. I got really quick with it. The eyes are the problem with some of it. Yeah, the eyes take a little bit more time for me. I got to be really careful. Okay, I got to do paw pads. So I have these paw pads too. So the paw pads, I do the paw pad part and then I use the end of the brush to do the little toes. So this is the paw pad. And then, so I'll get all of the paw pad part done and then the toe part. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So it was so weird going to my daughter's house and not having Ginger and Lexi there. Those are the dogs. Those were some puppies that were from George's litter, George and Bailey's very first litter of puppies. But my daughter's 2 dogs have passed in the last couple of months. Ginger was just recently, like 2 weeks ago. Lexi was about a month and a half ago. So it's so weird going to her house and not having all the dogs there because I'm such a dog person that when I walk into a house that has dogs, they immediately come to me and want to be held. Even if they're a big dog. She does have a big dog. She has Diesel, and he's a Rottweiler that thinks so he's a Shih Tzu. He will try to sit on your lap. He's huge. But he's really good. He is really well behaved. Okay, I'm going to just put these back up here as I do them so they're out of the way so I'm not touching them and messing them up. So I'm just using the end of my paintbrush to kind of paint an oval shape for the toes. Okay, I'll look at comments in a second, sorry. But yeah, it was really weird going to her house and the other dogs not being there. It's sad. It's a hard thing. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Like I said, there's a lot of details on here. If you can't watch the whole thing, you can come back and watch the replay. And you can fast forward through things if you want to. Okay, let me get the end of this cleaned off. Okay, so I got to do the ears on here. Now this one I have to do more careful because it doesn't have a hat. So I need to carefully go around the shape of the head that is there. It's kind of like a little jagged type looking area on the head. You'll see when you get these, you'll understand. So I just kind of went around like that. Okay. And then this one, so the hat's over this one, so I don't have to be as careful. And then let's dry these and let's get the second coats on this part. And then we have to do, the only one that needs the chest area completely is this one, and then this one has partial, and this one actually doesn't have it. But let me look at the picture. It doesn't have it on the, well, it does. Yeah, we're going to do it just a little bit. Okay, let's dry that, and then we'll put second coats really quick. So the craft shows that I like doing are ones that you can park close to. You don't have to haul your stuff a long ways. Although I have my trailer, and so I tend to park further out. The only one I get close to is the one I'm in charge of now, the apple crate. My trailer is pretty close to the door. It's just the way it works with that one. And that makes it nice. The one I'm setting up on Thursday, I'm way far away from the door because my trailer's so big. I don't want to take up parking spots close to the door because other people need them more than I do. I figure, you know what, I'm capable of walking. Okay, I think I can do this with these just on here to just get those second coats in there. And then we'll do cheekies and eyeballs. We need to do cheekies. We'll use our vintage pink for that. And then we'll do eyeballs. We'll paint it white first, and then we'll go in and do the black. So yeah, it's always easier to do the second coats on these. I think I can even do this from here without having to pick it up. All right. What'd you guys do this weekend? Anything fun? Did anyone go anywhere that was really fun that they want to share with us? Normally we would go away. I would go do something, or my husband would go on a fishing trip on Labor Day, but we had so much going on with my granddaughter's reception, and it turned out nice. So I didn't even realize my daughter was going to do like a full big long table for everybody to sit at. It looked really nice. She had a centerpiece down the center, well, like a table runner down the center with flowers, and it looked really good. I thought it was going to be very informal. It kind of was, but you know what? The table looked really pretty. She did a really good job with that. Okay, there's that. Okay, I'm done with that. Okay, so now let's do cheekies. I got that. I need a paper towel. So vintage pink. All right. So excited about these little bears. I hope you like bears. I know some of you already said you do, but I just love the bears. There's other things coming up, like the ducks. Everybody was oohing and on over the ducks, so I did get there's some little hangy things on these. I don't want it to be messed up. My little sponge thing, I need a new one in here. Okay, so cheekies. So dab it on the paper towel, get most of that off, and kind of twist it, and then twist it on here to get your shape. Your little cheekies. And then we'll do eyeballs. Lots of details, guys. Lots of details on these. It's gonna be so cute. Okay, so this one I got to do a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna kind of move my little dauber around to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, let's do eyeballs. Gonna get my stylus to do that. Need a bigger stylus than that. Okay, there we go. Okay, I need my white first. Okay, so white first for the eyeballs. And I think I can just do it just like this. So we'll do white, and then we'll do the black in the center. We have white stripes to do, no, red stripes to do on our candy canes. They're already white. Okay, so I'm just using the stylus to paint kind of like an oval shape. This is scored. You'll be able to see exactly where you need to do this. It's really easy with the stylus. Okay, guys, so who has the freeze dryers? Cheryl, do you have a freeze dryer? I know some of you guys have the freeze dryers for your food and for the candy. We are thinking about adding that to our craft show. Maybe adding the freeze-dried candies. No one's doing it in our area. No one. Can you believe that? No one is doing it at the craft shows that I'm involved in. So we are thinking of doing some freeze-dried candy. And the thing is, I love the idea. I've been watching some of the shows about freeze drying food, because the fact that I have issues with food, with not being able to eat certain foods. And so if I was able to freeze dry some of my food to take with me, I would love that. You want a freeze dryer? Yeah. Oh, you have one, and so does Cheryl. Oh, Deb. Okay, so which brand did you get? Did you get the Harvest? So Harvest something. Yeah, I mean, we're just looking at other things. Tara really tried hard to do the cake pops. She can't get it to work, but we want to add something. She needs to add something to her income, and so we were thinking of investing in a freeze dryer, the Harvest Made or Harvest something maybe. Do you have the color of the month? I do. I do have the color of the month. I showed a picture of it. I will be doing a project tomorrow with it. I do have the color of the month. It's in the other room. I didn't bring it in here. Sorry. Yeah, I will be doing a project with it. So color of the month is coming up. So I showed it. It's gorgeous. Let me scroll up. Vanity. Okay, so here's the trees. Well, I think I want to do the trees. I'm looking at them going, I want to do the trees. They're gorgeous. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, I'm just going to be drawing the eyes. Yeah. So Vanity, Vanity is the name of it. It's kind of like rose gold, but it's different. I kind of feel like it has some rusty, fallish color in it too. Yeah, it's kind of different. So, oops. There we go. All right, let me get these dry. We'll do the black in it. We have to do stripes on our candy canes. We have to do our light bulbs. Our light bulbs will take just a little bit of time. And then as we go, we'll do like the details. We still have our gingerbread to do. But I gotta step it up. It's almost 8 o'clock. I don't have to drop off the dogs till 9, but I do have to log in for work soon. Okay. Isn't it pretty? Vanity. Vanity is the color. I got a small harvest right from Costco. You believe they're down to 12. Oh, that's a good price. I don't think that I didn't see one at our Costco, but Costco. Oh, maybe they're. I just haven't seen it. I just haven't been to look. So that's just me. I need to go and look. I was talking to my husband about it. He went to Costco to do the Costco shopping this week. We don't go very often. We don't go to Costco that often because it costs too much. So, all right. My little eyeballs. What I do on the... Okay, I was looking to see how I did them. I've gone back and forth on the different ways of doing these, whether I do the 2 dots or just 1 dot. I think I'm just going to do 1 dot on these. And I will do eyelashes, of course. We have to have eyelashes, and there are some that have eyebrows. But there's just a lot of tiny details. Yeah, I knew it was going to take a long time. I knew it. So sorry. You can come back and watch the replay if you can't stay. I totally get it. It's hard sometimes. But I'm glad you're here. Yeah. I was really surprised this morning. I walked out and Stubby's usually laying in his dog bed. I'm like, where is he? Oh, that I don't like that. He was up on the couch. Maybe John just thought he needed to be more comfortable. He was actually up on the couch. Okay. All right. There's the eyeballs. Okay. Let's dry that and let's get our little white dots on it. You think you have to order them online? Oh, do you have to order them online? Okay. Maybe. Okay. I'll look and see. I don't know if they have them right in Costco store. I'm really wanting one for food. And then I was thinking, well, let's just use it and let's try to do some candies and see how that does at the craft show. Because I can take them to the craft shows that I'm in charge of. I don't know about the other ones, but the ones that I'm in charge of would probably be fine. Some of them require the health certificate. So, which isn't difficult here. I don't want an inspection of my kitchen. Don't want that. Okay. But they have the cottage laws where sometimes they have to, I'm just tapping them down because they raised up. Okay, let's get our little dots. Let us do this. All right, white. I think I'm just gonna do one dot. So let's do our cheeky cheekies and then one dot in the eyes this time. Cheeky cheekies, one dot. Okay. All right. And then I need to do eyelashes and I need to do eyebrows on, a couple of them have eyebrows, not all of them. This one has eyebrows, that's it. Okay. All right, that part's done. Need to do eyelashes. I think I can do that just right here. Don't even have to lift them. The muzzles have their little smiles. I'll pull those off because I don't want to reach over this and touch that. So there's my little eyelashes. Some of them are smaller, some of them are bigger. This one actually has eyebrows. I'll just draw that on. It's hot in my room from the... My room is hot from the heat gun. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's a little hot. Okay, let me grab all the muzzles. Kind of want to keep everything in a row. Okay, now I have a little white slash on the nose. I'm just kind of trying to go one by one and get the things done. I have stripes on the candy canes. I need to do the gingerbread. I need to do the chests on them. There's still lots of detail. Okay, those go back up. So I just did that. Okay, I can see on the side of the nose, I didn't get part of it. Where's my black brush? Okay, let me just, why didn't I get the side of that? Okay, let's do our white little dash on the nose. Let me see if I can just, I think I can I do it? Okay, so I just do like a little dash sideways. And then a little dot. My fingers are sticking. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. So when you've done the candy, I just been kind of looking online to see. I mean, we would just do basic stuff. We don't want to sell it online. We just want to take some to the craft show to put. I think she's going to be able to do the dipped Rice Krispie treats and the dipped Oreos, but not the cake pops. It just didn't work for her. So she tried. I'm like, you know what? It's okay. She was stressing. She's like, I don't want you to be disappointed. I'm like, it's okay. Don't stress over it. Okay, I'm gonna do my little red stripes on here. I'm just gonna use my stylus to do my little stripes on my scarf. So it's gonna kind of look like a candy cane scarf. And I'm just using the stylus to put my little red stripes on there. Oh, there goes the air. I'm like, whoo, saved by the bell. Yeah. Okay, that one. My vent is, luckily it's open. I used to have all these vents closed because I was only in here for a little bit of time and I didn't want all of the heat or all the air to go out in the rooms where I'm not in all the time. Like my bedroom, I keep the door open at night so the air circulates, but I have the vents closed. Okay, so there's that. Okay, I do have stripes on here that I need to do with green. I'm going to do little green stripes on the sleeve. I'm just going to do those with my stylus. There's a lot that you can do with your stylus, guys, or you can get out a little tiny liner brush. Guess what? I had paint on my fingers. Oops. So I'm just doing little stripes. I'll show you in a second. Just using my little stylus to do stripes. I'll look at comments in a second, but I'm thinking Skittles and just the very basic ones. Can you do hot tamales and lemon heads? I think I'm just thinking very basic stuff, not anything too fancy. And I know we have to get the little air things that go the moisture absorbers, probably that. I know we need to get that stuff. Okay, so there's my little stripes on my little sweater. Okay, next I need to get a brush out and do my stripes on my candy canes. Am I using a Sharpie? I did. It's like a Sharpie. Yeah, it's called an Identi-Pen. It's just like a Sharpie, but it's called an Identi-Pen. Yep. You have to follow cottage bakery laws. First, no fruit can be sold without a commercial. Oh, I see. Yeah. Right. So that would be, it'd be the same here for sure. Okay, candy canes. I'm looking, where's all my candy canes? Yeah, for sure. Most of our craft shows are not, they do not come in and look, but they could come in and ask for a license. They have every right to do that, to look for whatever the license thing is. Okay, let us do our little stripies. So I have a small brush. I know that at the Seasons of the Heart, the inspector comes in at the beginning of the craft show, and they do have to have a sink available for them, and they have to have their certificate and all of that. So I do know that. I mean, it's not that I don't want to follow those rules. It's just, we're just going to be doing this for basically 5 craft shows a year. So I don't know. I mean, you still have to follow the rules. I just don't want an inspector coming to my house. Yeah. Okay. They could go to Tara's house. Okay, there's that. I think that's where that came from. Okay, getting our little stripies done on all of our candy canes. Looking at my picture to see where the stripes start. If they start at the top or the bottom. There's actually a candy Facebook. Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. You didn't have any good luck with hot tamales. You're selling taffy, high chews, Skittles, and Nerd Cloud. Oh, perfect. I just want to do some of the basic ones. It'll be something new. I have gone to a couple of craft shows where they had it. One of them was at our Lakeside VFW. There was somebody selling them there. I'm sure the street fairs probably have more of that. It's just my little craft shows that I do. We actually don't have any of the, but there might be some that I don't do, that they have it at. Okay, there's that. Where was that one? Who does this one go to? Oh, it goes right here. It's like, whose was that? Okay, and then this is our little guy right here. We still need to do our gingerbread details. So we need to do that. Okay. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. I just want to kind of know what I'm getting into. I haven't made any decisions yet, but I do know it takes a long time for them to process. And if we're going to do it, we have to start at some point so that we can have at least a few ready for the October show. The first show they would go to would be the October one, which is basically a month away. I think that's enough time to get stuff ready. 1 month. Yeah. To just test it out. I mean, I would like to do my food so that I have some food storage for myself. Okay. All right. Gingerbread, you're next. Okay, so oops, I need to paint this side of that. The next thing would be the lights on here, and then we're good to go with details. And we can start doing everything that we need to do. Okay, so let me look at my gingerbread guy. Okay, so I need to do cheekies. I'm gonna do them the same color that we did the other. I'm gonna do the mouth part. Okay, so I'm gonna do the smile, and it's actually pretty big. So I'm gonna use my big marker, and then there's gonna be eyeballs, and there's going to be cheekies. So cheekies. I'm just going to be using my stylus to do all of this. Sometimes that's what I do. Okay, so eyeballs. Okay, I'm going to do white first. We'll dry. Okay, it has some buttons. You can do the buttons, whatever color you want. I'm going to do them in white. Can you see? I could go in closer, but then it would be really close. Okay, now I'm just going to start painting the frosting on. Now you could grab a little liner brush. I'm just going to use my stylus. So now we've just been trying to figure out some things for Tara to do. John suggested getting a 3D printer and do a few little things, but we have another person that is starting to do 3D printing. I don't want to step on toes. That's the last thing I want to do is step on any toes. So I looked at what do we not have, you know, as a show promoter. I don't want to be stepping on anyone's toes that's already doing something. We have someone that's doing a lot of 3D printing. Okay, so let me dry that. There's our ginger, and then we'll put the black in his eyes, or her eyes, whichever she is, boy or girl. We do need to dry all of this, all of those stripes. I'm not going to do second coats on the candy canes. They're just going to kind of be a little transparent. I have to fix on one of the eyes. I got a little carried away. Okay, I need to do the light bulbs on for the Christmas tree. Just kind of going back and forth. Okay, I need to do a little black dot in the center part of the eye. Okay, and then that it's going to be done. We're going to dry it again. So this is part of the monthly kit. You get the ornaments, and then you get this standard free. That's part of this little freebie. Okay, all right, we're good to go. Let's just push that down. I think we're good. All right, set that up there. All right, let's do the lights. So let's get some blue out here. We have all different kinds of Christmas colors. We have our yellow, we have our red. I think we only need those three colors, really, is red, blue, yellow. So I'm just gonna start at the top. Oh, you know what? And the color of I do need to do, let's just do it white, like the base part where it attaches. You could do gray if you want. I'm just gonna quickly do white there. No one's gonna know where the light bulb attaches. Yeah. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be cooler today. How hot is it today right now? It's already 73. Oh, it's supposed to be 95 is the high. Yeah, I guess we're in our, is it Indian summer? I don't know. We're in our it's September, but happy September, guys. Happy Burr month. It's not Burr for us. It's sometimes September can be very hot. I remember doing craft shows in October outside, and it can be very, very hot. Okay, so I have the base part. Okay, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to start doing the lights. Okay, so let me just, I think I can do it with the bigger side. We're just going to kind of go back and forth on our colors. We have red, yellow, and blue. And I'm just going to kind of rotate and do a pattern as much as I can. Let's see, I think I want to change it right there. I guess 2 reds together there. Okay, let me get yellow and blue in there. Okay, so yellow. So this is deep ochre. I hear something sliding. You never know. There could be an avalanche in here of product. You know, do you ever have something all of a sudden jump off your shelf? Because I have, and I'm like, what caused that? Okay, and then the blue, and then we're gonna start inking the edges because we need to get this done and not have to finish up later. I want to make sure that I get them done for you guys. Time is at 8:16. I have 30 minutes before I have to walk out that door. So we'll see. We'll see if I get everything done. I should. The inking part doesn't take that long. Okay, let's dry. And we'll be able to tell as we're going if we got everything. We're going to dry and then we'll assemble. And let me get this back to my page so I can make sure I'm live. Doesn't take that long to process. Most candy is 2 to 4 hours. Okay. Need to process close to the event. The longer they sit, the more chance of rehydrating. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't know. I'm new to all this. So I thought it took like overnight. Okay, tap those down. All right, I think everything else is dry. Okay, let's ink everything. Let's get them assembled. Remember how we always will take these and kind of put them together because we want to make sure we didn't miss something. Because sometimes Darlene will, yeah, we'll miss it. Yeah. So get our little bear and all of this, and then there's this here. This is the fun part where you go, oh my gosh, it's going to be so cute. Okay. I have brand new tape, so I should have removed this first because all those pieces are going to start popping up. Okay, so let me remove my bear off of there. Let's scooch this up some more. And we'll remove the bear. Get this. Get this. Get this. I have a full day of work for my bookkeeping job, but it won't start until I get back from doing taking my dogs to the groomer. It's just hard. Oh, I forgot to do the belly. Yep. So there we go. See, I did forget. So I'm gonna grab a paintbrush. We're gonna do the belly really quick. This one has to have it because it stands out. So this way it can be drying. Actually, I probably won't put 2 coats and it will just dry really fast. It's kind of hot in the room, so not going to take long. Okay, the tree's there, so I can kind of go like that. Okay, so then that means this one here also, I could just dry it really quickly. Okay, so that, and that's all covered up by the stocking. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, let's dry that really quick. See, that's what I mean by when we start to pre-assemble it, that's when I find out. Hi, Stephanie, how are you? Some things can take days, but most candies is bad. Yeah, I had somebody harassing me this weekend saying that they found Chloe and sent me a picture that was actually one of my pictures. Yeah, that was... And I knew it from the start. And they were like, oh, we have her and we took her to the vet and it cost us this amount of money. And we just want you to get your dog back. I mean, this whole thing. Okay, so the base of the tree, I need to do that. I didn't do the base of the tree. Let me just grab. Yeah, but I knew, and I researched them, and found out where they were. Yeah, the phone number came through on WhatsApp, and it actually had their name. And then when I looked up their phone number and their home address and everything, I sent them a picture. I sent them a picture of their house. I'm like, somebody will be at your house shortly because you're scamming people. Can you imagine? They're probably freaking out. Oh, this should have been green, the top part. Hello. Because this hat's green. I'm just going to paint that green really quick. Oh my goodness. Guys. Yep. That's why when we start assembling this and we go, okay, do we have everything? No. Okay. So that'll dry pretty quick. Okay. Next. See, it's very sticky because I put new tape. Yeah, they sent me a message. Hey, are you still missing your dog? We found this dog and we've had it for a while now, but it's sick and we took it to the vet and we just want to get the money from having to take it in and just all this stupid stuff. I've seen it happen to people before where people say, I found your dog and I took it to the vet and I need to pay right now. It's going to die. You know, that's what they were doing to me. You're going to just let it die. I'm like, it's not my dog. They literally sent me a picture that I had posted online. One of Chloe's pictures. Yeah, they literally sent me one of my pictures. Yep, and when I called them out on it, they're like, no, we're not a scammer. I promise. You don't care about your dog. I'm like, you are a liar and you are a scammer. Look at how cute this is going to be. You guys, these little bears are so stinking adorable. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Can't wait. Can't wait. Okay, and then this is the stander. Yeah, people are ridiculous. I'm smart enough that I know those things. And I had another one, and I think it's actually the same person. I had another one the other day, and she's like, oh, I think I found your dog. And they wouldn't send me a picture. Wouldn't send me a picture. And I was like, let me just FaceTime with you. Because you probably didn't, because I've had many, many calls. But let's FaceTime. She wouldn't answer. She would not answer. She goes, oh, I'll call you later. She never did. Okay, base. Okay, guys. Oh my gosh. Now I need a dozen of these little Santa bears with the gingerbread for my craft show. Okay, pull this up. Pull that up. Pull this up. These are so stinking cute. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's ink. Let's get these things glued together. These are going to be so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm moving that. I need to plug in my glue gun because I'll need it for the bow. I may not get all my bows done. We'll see how time is because, you know, I have to head out the door at some point. Okay. All right, let's just start here with the stander, okay? Because we'll have to glue it together before it can stand up. Okay, so let's do the base. I will need some Q-tips. Oh my goodness, guys, you guys. I think we nailed it. I actually wasn't sure. I was choosing, oh, this won't open. I was deciding between two different projects. And so I took the ideas to my daughters when we had the birthday thing yesterday. I can't get this open. There's my thing. Okay. All right. So I asked Tara and she goes, definitely the bears, because I had another idea. I really was working on it during the day and I was trying to finalize everything. And I was like, which ones do you think? She's like, oh yeah, definitely. She loves bears. I think the bears have turned out so cute. The little the little Halloween bears and the fall bears. Here goes my phone. It's gonna be a scammer. It usually shows up as scammer. Oh, call from Direct TV. And it's not DirecTV. It's a scammer. It's not even DirecTV. Yeah. Too many people out there trying to scam. So the person that yesterday that sent me all those messages, I don't even know that I even put on there, I was like, I don't think you're even a US citizen, because the name was an Oriental name. Not that I'm not a prejudiced person at all, but I'm thinking that they may not even live in this country. But it showed that they were in Texas. When I went to their WhatsApp thing, it actually will show where your location. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny that your WhatsApp will show your location where you're at? Yeah. So it showed that they were in Texas, and then it showed their house. so I sent the scammer a picture of his house. That had to have been hilarious when they got that, huh? Can you imagine? Can you imagine as a scammer getting that and going, oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. So I'm doing around the ears. Let's get this first one glued together. I can't wait to see it. How about you guys? What do you think? I think it's going to be adorable. I love them. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue on here to help me out with the stuff that I can see where it goes. Gingerbread, the arms, the legs, the candy cane. Oh my goodness. I hope I have enough glue. If I have to run and grab another thing of glue, I will. Okay, there's the muzzle. And then we have our ginger in there. And then we have a foot that goes right there. And we have our candy cane, and we have our other foot. And then we'll just kind of get everything lined up so that it is all where it's supposed to be. Squish it in. Okay, so this is the monthly kit. If you want to purchase now, you can. But just know, guys, I don't want you stressing out. Okay, it's not. You got to grab it now or you don't get it. I don't play those games. I don't do that. Okay, so we will cut as many as you want. If you want to order this next year, you can. Okay. I don't like to be that way to my customers. There's many people that say, if you don't grab it now, then you don't get it. I only have 6 left. I don't. I'm cutting as many as you need. Okay. Look at how cute that is. This is so stinking adorable, guys. And I know some people don't get paid right away. So I want to accommodate my customers. You know, I don't want to play the FOMO game. Have you miss out. Look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh, that is so stinking cute. Hi, Judy. How are you? Watching until you go into your appointment. We are praying for you. I know it's going to all be good. I know that everything is going to be good. God is good every day. And everything's going to be just a-okay. I just know it. I just know it. Yeah. Those are never fun, though. Never fun. Oh my gosh, I need so many of these. I'm not going to have time. I'm only going to have my samples at Blenda's craft show, and they are going to sell out so quickly. When I just have one of something, I put it on my little Christmas tree. If I had time to make a dozen of them, then I hang them on a hook. And I might not sell that many, but if I just have one, people look and they go, oh, she only has one of this one. And they'll grab it. So, yeah, I get to do my set. My setup's going to take all day. I really just enjoy the process. I love the process of setting up. And some people think, oh gosh, why does it take you so long? Because I sit and I fuss over things and I want it to be perfect. Yeah, so I love to just kind of fuss over my display and get it just right. You know? I know it's funny, but it does. I get there early and I leave late. Yep, that's just me. And that happens when I'm tearing. Oops, I didn't do the inking on the bottom of this. Let me just do that without getting. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's just the way I am. I fuss over my booth, so I want to get it perfect. It takes me a long time. And if it's a show like the show that the Apple Crate show that I'm in charge of now, that I purchased from Miss Judy, it takes me a couple of days. If you give me 2 days, I'm going to take 2 days. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is turning out so cute, guys. I'm so excited to have them all done and put bows on them. Oops, there's another hand over here. All right. Oh my word. I had to do these today. I probably should have been doing a Chocateur kit. It's the first of the month. Guess what? I had to do these because, guys, I just was so excited about them. Okay. There's that one. Okay, sit there. Now, let's do our next one. Let's do our little Santa. Get all your pieces off. It's easy to just shove all the pieces off. Okay. And then I think I need a new ink pad in here. It's not as dark as the ones out in the other room, but that's okay. You know what? It's fine. You guys, I watched so many movies this weekend. I watched so many Hallmark Christmas movies. Even if they weren't Hallmark brand, they were Hallmark in my mind. Just the cutest movies. All of them turned out, all the love stories turned out just perfect. You know, everything is hunky-dory. It's so funny. So you can predict it. Plus, a lot of them have the same characters. It's like, oh, didn't I just see him? I think I recognize that guy. I think I just saw him on the last one. It's so good. It's a good thing. All right. Okay, we're getting there. Looking at my time. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. This part goes pretty fast, and then I just have to do my bows. Yep. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Have a little bit of inking to do on the Santa suit where the arms are, to just kind of give it some definition. I just kind of go around it. I usually don't do the white part, but I actually did this time. I actually am this time. I don't know why. Okay. Let me see. I have it just jumped. I have my present here. I'm going to do the line there. I'm just dipping my Q-tip into the ink pad. And then here are where the arm is, so that you can see the definition on that. So just going along that. Okay. All right, and the bow part. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's glue that together. You are getting done, Santa. Santa, you are mighty cute. Okay. All right, and then the present is glued to the back. It actually says on the corner, back. So that kind of gives you a hint that it goes on the back. If it says back, it goes on the back. Okay, so the Santa suit is in pieces. So start with the top, and then the belt goes next. Okay, and then the bottom of that, just like that. And then there is fur in the center. So there's fur up here, there's the nose, there's a bow here, and we have this, and then we have the buckle. Okay. All right, so buckle, we have the fur, we have the top of this, we have the nose, the bow right there. There is a small little bow on the Santa sack. Okay. Very tiny, just like that. Okay, and then this just gets glued behind. So I'm just going to put some glue right here. And this just goes right back here behind Santa, just like that. I'm going to lift that up. Well, do I have a piece of something? Oh, I do. I have like one of these little shims that I can put under there just to kind of lift up that side. So that can go there. And then adjust that. Let me get that extra glue off. I put too much glue. Okay, so hopefully that will be dry by the time that we go to put the, we'll do that one last. Okay, next. Here we go. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Oops. It almost went off the end. I just caught it. I'm not getting any thunder, lightning, and rain. You got that there? I'm not hearing it here. It could be raining outside and I just don't know. But I'm not seeing it through my window and I'm not hearing it. Huh. You're up in Miramar? Is that where you're at? Nothing here. Nada. My dogs probably would freak. Darcy barks at it. She's funny. She barks at the helicopters. And they've been a little bit more quiet. My neighbors, you know, moved, and so it's been a little quiet in the hood. A little quiet here. Because they had 2 dogs, and one of them was a big dog. And it would run the fence line, and my dogs would freak out and run with it. Marley loved that dog. Okay, you know what? I think I want to do white on this tree. I have my white ink. I'm going to just do a little bit of white here and there on it to make it look like snow. Okay. Did I do? Oh, I did the top. Okay, perfect. All right, let's glue this together. I do need a little sponge for the lights. All right. Now watch all of a sudden the lightning cracks. Oh my goodness. That will, it might startle me a little bit if all of a sudden. Okay, here's the hat. Got our little, it's like a little elf hat. Where's your muzzle? There it is. Okay, got your tree. So all these layers, all the layers. Okay, Candy Cane, where are you? I'm like, what's next? Who's on first? Okay, there's that. Okay, got the hand, got this part, got that hand, and then the nose. Okay, all right. Oops, I didn't do down by the feet. I'm going to use my little Q-tip to do some definition there. Okay, perfect. All right, hands. Okay, there's a little bell on the end of the hat. Okay, got your nose. Okay, and then the lights. Okay, what time is it? Oh, I have to leave. I have to leave soon, guys. We may not get the bows on here. I all of a sudden looked at the thing. I have to leave in 10 minutes. Okay, there's that. I'll do at least one with the bow. I might have to do it later. Okay. All right, so glue this one together. That startled me. I looked at it. I'm like, oh no. Where did the time go? We're just having so much fun, guys. Just so much fun. Whew. All right. I'm trying. I am trying. I don't want to be late. My groomer is so good. They've been grooming my dogs since my kids were little. We've used that same groomer. And when we moved away to New Mexico and we came back, we used them again. We were in New Mexico for like 4 years, 3 years, something like that. Yeah, that's why I worked for a place in New Mexico, because I worked in the office when I was there. And it just worked out that I was able to continue to work for them, which I need to log in as soon as I get home. Okay, let me do this. I'm trying to hurry. We're getting there. It's just one of those days where sometimes it takes me longer. I'll be working late tonight on stuff. It's month end, so I have a ton of work today. Tons of work. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't think I'm going to have time to do all the bows. I'll do one and show you how it is. Okay. But honestly, I have to load the dogs up. So I'll show you one, and then I'm gonna have to go. But it went really quick, guys. It actually went pretty quick. You know what? I don't know what there is there. I need to take a stylus. I did something wrong. I should have went all the way to the bottom because of the belly. Okay, let me put the tree in. Okay, and then what's next? The bow, the nose. There's a scarf. Oh, the top of that. Oh, this. Okay, so this. All right. All right. Okay. There's that. You guys, I'm trying. Okay, so aren't they so cute though? Okay, they're adorable. Let's put this one in the stander. I'm going to get this one standing up. We're going to have to go. I'll have to wash my brushes when I get back. They'll probably be dry and I won't be able to wash them. Okay, where's my glue gun? I'm going to run my glue gun along there. Clear up in Miramar. Yeah, oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, so I'm just putting hot glue at the back. Let's do one of these. Let's do our little reindeer. We're gonna get our stuff so I can show you what to do. Gonna get your jute. Okay. It's gonna go right like this through there. Grab the tails, tie that off. Usually give you way too much. I don't like these to be too long. Okay, let me get my scissors. Oops, guess what? I forgot to put my bead on. Hello. Darlene, you are hurrying too fast. Okay, let's try this again. Undo. Put the bead on. Okay, let's do a black bead. We're going to do a red bow. And then I'll just do the rest later. You guys know that it's not that difficult to do. Get that pulled through. Okay, tie your little knot above the bead. That's what I do. Okay, so I tie my knot above the bead, and then I tie a knot here. Okay, right like that. I actually like it a little bit shorter than that. Okay. Okay, let me get a bow. I have my ribbon. Unplug the glue gun. I need the glue gun. I'll glue this on and then I'll unplug it. Thank you. Let me just glue one bow on. I know, because that happens to me. It happens. It's the story of my life. Okay, get my bow. And that's going to go right there. Okay. All right. Glue that one on, and then guys, we are going to be done. I'll do all the rest and I'll show you a picture, but sorry, I do have to run. Literally, load up dogs. It's the story of my life. Okay. All right, so cute. These guys, they turned out so cute. Let me put you up to me. All right, and this one is dry too. Aren't they they're just so adorable. I love them. We got our little stander. Okay. All right. This one's so cute. It's got his bow. All right. It's not difficult. Okay, guys. I love you guys. Hope you have a fantastic day. I will. Thanks for being here. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. It won't be as crazy.